Georgia Cryptids, Episode 2, Shadows of the Peach State, The Wog of Winder. In the quiet countryside near the small town of Winder, locals once spoke in hushed tones about a strange creature that prowled the woods at night. It wasn't a ghost, and it wasn't an animal anyone could name. They called it the Wog. The legend dates back to the early 1900s, when farmers and travelers began reporting something unnatural moving through the forests surrounding the town. The creature was said to be large, much larger than a man, and covered in thick, dark fur. One of the earliest stories came from a farmer who claimed he heard loud crashing sounds coming from his barn late one night. Thinking it might be a stray cow or a thief, he grabbed his lantern and stepped outside. What he saw would haunt him for years. Standing just beyond the barn door was a massive figure, hunched and motionless. Its eyes reflected the lantern light like glowing coals in the darkness. For a moment, neither man nor creature moved. Then it let out a deep, rumbling growl. The farmer dropped his lantern and ran back into the house, locking the door behind him. By morning, the barn had been partially torn apart, and deep claw marks were found carved into the wooden beams. As the years passed, more sightings followed. Travelers along back roads near Winder reported seeing a tall, hairy creature crossing the road in front of their wagons. Some claimed it walked on two legs, like a man, while others insisted it moved on all fours, with terrifying speed. Descriptions of the Wog were strangely consistent, standing between 7 and 9 feet tall, covered in dark, shaggy fur, possessing long arms and powerful shoulders, emitting a deep growl or howl, leaving behind large, human-like footprints. Many compared the creature to what we now call Bigfoot, though locals insisted the Wog was something different, more aggressive, more territorial, and far less shy. One chilling encounter took place decades later, when a group of teenagers decided to test the legend for themselves. Armed with flashlights and bravado, they ventured into the woods after dark, laughing and daring each other to call out to the creature. At first, nothing happened. Then came the sound. A heavy branch snapped somewhere in the darkness, then another. Something large was moving toward them, slowly, deliberately. One of the teens shined his flashlight into the trees and froze. Two glowing eyes stared back. The group ran without looking back, crashing through the underbrush until they reached the safety of the road. Later, they swore they could still hear something following them, keeping pace just beyond the beam of their lights. To this day, some residents near Winder claim they still hear strange howls echoing through the woods late at night. Others report finding unusual footprints near creeks and wooded trails, far from any known animal habitat. Skeptics believe the Wog sightings were likely misidentified bears or exaggerated tales passed down through generations. Yet believers argue that black bears don't leave footprints shaped like human feet, and they certainly don't tear apart barns without leaving obvious signs of their presence. Whether the Wog was a lost species, a wandering Bigfoot-like creature, or simply a legend born from fear of the dark woods, one thing remains certain. The forests around Winder still feel a little quieter at night, as if something large is listening from the shadows.